Hey guys, good morning and welcome to day one of Lockdown 3.0. This is Saturday's session and we're going to have some fun. So the point of these whiteboard chats is so that you guys can have a watch and in advance have an idea of how you're going to tackle the workout based on the equipment you've got at home. So we're going to work really hard to make sure that whether you've got a barbell, a kettlebell or dumbbell, or not much at all, that you're able to access the workouts and participate and get some good fitness crammed in, okay? So I'm gonna go through all the variations and hopefully that'll give you an idea of what you'll be able to do when the session's being coached via Zoom. But also, if you're not able to make the Zoom classes, you've got this to guide you so that you can crack on. All right, so we've got, for the warm-up, you do 10, 20, 30, air squats, plank shoulder taps, lunges, and shoulder rotations. So 10 squats, 10 shoulder taps, 10 lunges, 10 shoulder rotations, then 20 of each, and then 30 of each. For the shoulder rotations, if you don't have a stick or a broom handle, you can use pretty much anything, a skipping rope, a towel, a band, and we just want to make sure that it's long enough for you to be able to get some stretch through the chest. So you can do shoulder rotations with just about anything. After we've done our 10, 20, 30, kind of warming everything up, then we've got some strict press on the menu. We've got 3 variations for the strict press for you guys. Option number 1 is if you have got a barbell and some weights at home, you're going to do 5 by 5 at about 70% of your 1 rep max if you've got the weights to do it. If you don't quite have that much weight, then I want you to do 5 reps or up to 10 reps until that feels like an RPE of 8. So no matter what equipment you have, you can increase the reps or, and I'll show you in a minute, add tempo to create the right amount of pain or burn that we want from the rep scheme. All right, so 5 by 5 at 70% with a bar. Option number 2 is if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell at home. Again, everyone's going to have a different variety of weights. So we've put 5 sets of between 5 and 10, okay, and that's on each arm to get to an RPE of 8. So if I'm doing my strict press with one arm, I'm going to see how I feel by the time I get to my 5th rep. If it is too easy, so it's not an RPE of 8, then I'm going to keep going until I get to that point where I'm like, oh, actually, yeah, that's starting to burn. Whatever rep range that is will be the one that you do for all 5 sets, and make sure that you do that on both arms. Okay, so probably between 5 and 10 reps to get to that RPE of 8. Remember, 8 out of 10 for tough. So you do your reps, and in your head you're like, maybe I could do 2 more before my shoulders explode. That's where we want to be. And the third option, if you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, we've got odd object or banded. Resistance bands, probably one of the most valuable tools that you have or could have. If you don't have one that you've borrowed from us, you can come and borrow one or hop onto Amazon, because these can awesome, okay, super versatile. Again, okay, if I'm using my band for strict press, standing on my band or kneeling on it if it's too tight to stand on, and we're going to do our double arm strict press just like I would if it was a bar. But if that's too light, I'm going to add some tempo. Same thing if I've got an odd object. So I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the way down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 5 on the way up, 3-second hold at the top, 3-second lower. You can do that. 5-second lower. Wait a minute, I'm kidding. Okay, so 5 seconds up, 3-second hold, 5 seconds down. That's going to start to burn. 5 sets of however many reps you can manage before you get to that RPE of 8, which means you do those and you can only do 2 more. All right, so we're going to have to just play around, but we'll get there. Okay, and the coach, which will be me, by the way, tomorrow, will help you figure out what you want to do. But for the most part, I think everyone has either a bar or a dumbbell and a kettlebell, so it'll be pretty straightforward. Then, for the workout, we've got a 20-minute AMRAP. Now, 2 options. First rep scheme is for single arm weights, kettlebells, dumbbells, or odd objects. You do 20 single arm hang, clean and jerks. That's 10 on each arm, but you can mix and match however you like. I'll show you those in a second. 15 burpee over your object, 20 single arm thrusters, that's 10 on each side, and then another 200-meter run, or 1 minute of cardio. 1 minute of running, 1 minute of jogging on the spot, 1 minute of skipping, 1 minute of star jumps, okay? 1 minute if you've got a stationary bike at home, totally up to you. So, single arm, object, hang, clean and jerk. The hang means you don't need to go below the knee. I like to do it in the center of my body rather than off to the side. Okay, so hang, clean, to the shoulder, jerk, up overhead. 10 on each side, from there to there and up. Okay, and that's what we're doing on each side. For the thruster, keeping that weight up on the shoulder, keeping the elbow up in front. We're doing a nice deep squat, keeping the chest up, driving that weight up overhead, bringing it right back down to there. Do that squat again. Okay? If you have a barbell, then you're going to do 10 clean and jerks, and I've recommended 50 or 30, but use the closest approximation you have weight-wise. 40, 20, that'd be fine. I think 60, 40 would be too heavy, so stick closer to the 50, 30 range. 15 burpee over bar. It would be 10 thrusters, same weight, and then your 200-meter run or your 1 minute of cardio. Okay? So if you guys have any questions, have them ready for me for the beginning of class, or drop me a message beforehand. Otherwise, get yourselves prepped and ready to go so we can have a good class. And yeah, see you guys on Zoom.